I want to talk about anything.
All right, what's on your mind today?
Mm, I read a book uh, related to achieve to collect memo.
I read a book about memory improvement. That sounds interesting. What was
No,
the most helpful tip you learned?
no, I read a book related to second brain. Do you know second brain?
Yes, the concept of a second brain involves organizing and storing information outside your mind, like in digital notes. What did you find most interesting about it?
I usually didn't use index, but after reading the book, I think that I need to make a index.
I usually didn't use an index, but after reading the book, I think I need to create one. It's a great way to keep things organized. How do you plan to start?
Um, I just think about it.
It's great that you're considering it. Starting small and building your system gradually can be helpful. What steps do you think you'll take first?
The first step that I need to take is uh, reviewing my memos.
The first step that I need to take is reviewing my memos. That's a great way to start. What will you do after reviewing them?
After reviewing them, I uh,
After
I
reviewing them, what's your
I
next plan?
I make some categories.
That's a good idea. Organizing your memos into categories can help you keep track of everything. What categories are you thinking of using?
For example, uh, in the broad context, self-development, English learning, learning English, and um, professional
Those
notes, and that kind of things that I want to make.
Those sound like useful categories. Organizing your notes this way can make them easier to manage and review. What's your next step?
Um, the next step, I didn't think it.
No worries. Taking it one step at a time is a good approach. What do you think might be helpful next?
Uh, Actually, reviewing memos is the first important thing because if I didn't reviewing memos, the second brain can't useful.
Reviewing memos is crucial because if I don't, the second brain won't be useful. That's a good point. Regular review keeps everything fresh and relevant. What's your plan to ensure you review them regularly?
Could you repeat the sentence?
Sure. Reviewing memos is crucial because if I don't, the second brain won't be useful.
Yeah,
Regular review keeps everything fresh.
because I don't, the second brain won't be useful, right?
Yes, that's correct. If you don't review them, the second brain won't be useful. Great job summarizing the idea.
Yeah, since I use second brain, um, I published many articles and uh, made some books, but these days I I didn't use it effectively.
Since I started using a second brain, I published many articles and even created some books. However, recently, I haven't been using it effectively. What steps do you think could help you get back on track?
I haven't been using it effectively, right? I haven't been using it effectively.
Yes, that's correct. I haven't been using it effectively. Great job.
Give me a related question.
What strategies do you think could help you use your second brain more effectively again?
Mm, connecting more. Connect the memo need to be connected.
Connecting the memos is a great idea. How do you plan to connect them?
Mm, when I make a memo, I usually review all memos and choose a related one and link it to new memos.
When I make a memo, I usually review all memos, choose related ones, and link them to the new memo.
Yeah, link
That sounds
them
like a
to the
solid
new
approach.
memo. Link them to the new memo. Right.
Link them to the new memo. That's a great strategy. How often do you plan to review and connect your memos?
Mm, ideally, every day I need to be, I need to connect memos, but uh, 3 to 4 times per week uh, is enough.
Ideally, I need to connect memos every day, but 3 to 4 times per week is enough. That sounds like a realistic and manageable goal. How do you plan to remind yourself to do it?
Mm, I
Setting
u-
a reminder can help keep you.
yeah, that's good idea. Setting a reminder is useful, uh, but uh, every day I use second brain. So uh, when I use it, it's just like a queue to queue to connect memos.
That's a good approach. Using your second brain daily serves as a natural cue to connect memos. It's great that you're integrating it into your routine. Do you have any other
Uh,
strategies to make the process easier?
okay, repeat sentence you said before.
Sure. I said, using your second brain daily serves as a natural cue to connect memos. It's great that you're integrating it into your routine. Is there anything else you'd like me to repeat?
Using second brain serve serve to queue. What it means serve?
Serve in this context means act as or function as. So using your second brain serves as a cue means it acts as a reminder or prompt. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. Using second brain uh, serve. Uh, can you give me more everyday word?
Sure. Instead of serve, you could say act as, work as, or function as. For example, using your second brain acts as a reminder. Is that clearer?
Uh, using my second brain act or function as a reminder, right?
Yes, exactly. Using my second brain acts or functions as a reminder. Great job.
Yeah. The best solution to connect memo is just more use second brain.
The best solution to connecting memos is simply to use the second brain more often. That's a good strategy. How do you
Is
plan to make it a regular habit?
okay. Is simply use second brain and then
Is to simply use the second brain more frequently.
is to
What do you plan
simply
to do
use
next?
more frequently. Is to use more second brain more frequently, right?
Yes, exactly. Is to use the second brain more frequently. Great job.
Uh, and I it's helpful to me to ask other people how they use index or map of contents in second brain.
Yes, it's helpful to ask others how they use an index or table of contents in their second brain. You can gain useful insights and tips. Have
Uh,
you
pr-
considered joining any communities or forums on this topic?
could you repeat the sentence, please?
Sure. Yes, it's helpful to ask others how they use an index or table of contents in their second brain. You can gain useful insights and tips.
It's too long. Please give me short version of this sentence.
Sure. Yes, asking others about their index or table of contents in their second brain can be helpful.
Asking other people how to use index or map of contents can be helpful.
Yes, asking other people how to use an index or table of contents can be helpful.
Mm, so
Would you like
uh,
to practice another sentence?
no, just to do it. This and then I solve the problem. Uh, solve the problem as a way of trial and error. It's the best way to develop my own uh, index or map of contents.
Just doing it and solving problems through trial and error is the best way to develop my own index or table of contents. Great job!
Please cut the wrong sentence uh, so that I follow.
Just doing it and solving problems through trial and error is the best way to develop my own index or table of contents.
Just doing it or solving the problem and then
Just doing it and solving the problem.
and then
And then refining your approach through trial and error.
yeah, refining my approach, and error
Is a great way to learn and improve.
is a great way to improve.
Yes, exactly. It's a great way to improve.
Is a great way to improve. Just doing it or solving the problem, trial and error is the best way to improve.
Just doing it and solving problems through trial and error is the best way to improve.
Just doing it or solving problems through trial and error uh, can be useful.
Doing it and solving problems through trial and error can be useful.
Yeah, right. So I don't need
So,
to think uh, complex complex.
That's right. You don't need to overthink it. Keep it simple and practical.
Yeah, keep it simple and practical. That's good advice.
I'm glad you think so. It's often the best approach.
And it's also important to set a goal to use this second brain.
Absolutely. Setting a goal can give you direction and motivation when using your second brain.
Uh, 2024 and 2023 and 2022, I set a goal to make a brunch book.
In 2022, 2023, and 2024, I set a goal to create a brunch book. That's a wonderful goal. How has your progress been so far?
I achieved these goals uh, 3 years strictly.
That's impressive. Achieving your goals for 3 consecutive years shows great dedication. What's your next goal?
Um, I'm curious. Consecutive is difficult word. Please change into everyday word. Strict or
Instead of consecutive, you can say 3 years in a row. So you can say achieving your goals for 3 years in a row.
yeah, achieving my goals 3 years in a row, right?
Yes, exactly. Achieving my goals 3 years in a row. Perfect.
And I also set a goal to make a brunch book, but I didn't didn't make any I didn't think about any topic yet.
I also set a goal to make a brunch book, but I haven't thought about any topics yet. That's okay. What are some areas you're interested in?
Yeah, I haven't thought about any topics yet.
That's okay. You can start by brainstorming topics you're passionate about or have expertise in.
Uh,
Take your
I
time.
I'm interested in data and behavioral science and habit formation. Uh, this keyword is useful to change people's lives.
Those are great topics. Data, behavioral science, and habit formation can truly impact people's lives. They sound like excellent choices for your brunch book.
Yeah, oh, thank you. And my major is clinical psychology. So I have knowledge about uh, behavior or psychology or neuroscience.
That's fantastic. With your background in clinical psychology, you have a strong foundation in behavior, psychology, and neuroscience. Your insights will be really valuable for readers.
But I didn't have any uh, big theme, but I
That's
choose
okay.
yeah I choose a small category that is actually useful to people's lives.
Choosing a smaller category, practical to people, that can truly impact people's lives is a great approach. It can make your work more relatable and helpful.
Choosing what? Uh,
Choosing a smaller, practical category that can truly impact people's lives is a great approach. It can
Choo-
make your work more relatable and helpful.
yeah, choosing a smaller category that can be useful to people's lives, right?
Yes, exactly. Choosing a smaller category that can be useful to people's lives. Great job.
Um, visualization or visualization. Uh, which is correct pronouns?
Visualization is pronounced as visualization. It's the correct pronunciation.
Pronunciation, visualization. Visualization is the key to habit formation.
Visualization is the key to habit formation. That's a great insight.
Yeah. So uh, last 1 year, I learned about programming. So I I can make a simple app related to habit. So this uh, this interest can be useful to develop another app, useful app.
In the last year, I've learned about programming, so I can create a simple app related to habits. This interest can help me develop another useful app. That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Thank you. And it's too long to mimic. So cut the sentence, please, and repeat.
In the last year, I've learned about programming, so I can create a simple app related to habits.
In the last year, I learned programming so that I can build an app that related to habit.
Last year, I learned programming, so now I can build an app related to habits.
Last year, I learned programming so I can build an app related to habit.
Last year, I learned programming, so I can build an app related to habits.
Last year, I learned programming so I can build an app related to habit.
Yes, exactly. Great job.
Mm, this interest, uh, this interest, uh, and
This
then
interest can help me develop another useful app.
this interest can be used to develop another useful app, and the app, the app, uh,
This interest can be useful for developing another app, and the app.
and I want to make an app. Uh,
To make an app. Sounds like a great plan.
yeah, across the uh,
Across different areas.
yeah, across different area. Different areas mean psychology and visualization and
Across different
habit formation
habit formation.
and I don't know.
That's a great start.
Okay. I'm tired and I want to wrap this conversation up.
All right, take care and have a good rest.
Ah,
Goodbye.
before said goodbye, you can you summarize this conversation into 3 to 4 bullet points?
Sure. We talked about your interest in creating an app related to habits, your background in clinical psychology, and your programming skills. We also discussed how these can be combined to develop a useful app. Great conversation.
Mm, what topic we started? Which topic uh, we started at the first point?
We started by discussing how to connect memos in your second brain. Then, we moved on to your interest in creating an app related to habits.
Yeah, right. Uh,
I'm glad I
the
could help.
the
If you need
mid
anything else, just let.
the midpoint is 2025 goals to make brunch food, and the brunch food keyword. We talk about the brunch food keyword, and then we discuss about how develop an app that can be helpful to people's lives, right?
Yes, that's correct. We discussed your 2025 goal to make a brunch book, talked about the brunch book keyword, and then explored how to develop an app that can be helpful to people's lives. Great summary.
Hmm. Can you give me the keyword that I said before?
Certainly, the keywords you mentioned include second brain, brunch book, habits, visualization, and app development.
No, I mean the brunch book keyword, visualization, and then go on.
The brunch book keywords we talked about included visualization, habit formation, and behavioral science.
And data, right?
Yes, and data as well. You're correct.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Goodbye.